Hi Lily, I wanted to record this quick video for you to help you with your histogram. There's still a couple things that need to be fixed. It looks like your frequency chart looks pretty good. You've got all your bins are 5,000, and then when you get to like a break in the data, you've got these breaks here, and I believe that this is accurate. So this is good. Your histogram, though, needs to reflect what is on your frequency chart. So here it looks like you have 20 states between 0 and 5. So you have that here as well. That's good. The one thing that you need to fix, well, more than one thing, but one of the things that you need to fix is your labels at the bottom need to be on the lines. So 0 here, and then this should be 5, and this one should be 10. So you don't want to have a label in the center of your chart. You need to have it on the lines. And let me show you my example. Here is the example that I had in Google Classroom in the assignment. You can see my labels here at the bottom are right on the line. 0, and then here's the 5, 10, 15, 20. And the reason we do that is because this bar represents a span of numbers. So it's not an exact measurement of how many states have exactly this many positive cases. It's a range, or what we called, what I refer to as a bin. So we took all the states that had between 0 and 5,000 positive cases, and we put them into one bin or one container and counted all of the states that were in there. So when I did it, there were 30. Now, this week, when you're looking at the data, there is less states because there's more positive cases. So the data is different than what I have on my chart. But so these 30 states could be anywhere between 0 and 5,000 positive cases. So we just sort of lump them all together, right, like this. And then the next bin shows between 5,000 and 10,000 cases. And these 5 states that I had on my data could land anywhere inside this chart. But notice it's a continuous thing. That's why we have the bars touching. We've got all the states that have between 0 and 4,999 cases in this bar, and then we'd go right to the very next number, 5,000, to 9,999 cases. So that's why it's important to have the numbers on the lines. So you'll want to fix that on your histogram, first of all. And then it looks like everything is good until we get up over here. Notice before, when I was looking at my graph, I was talking about how it's a continuous count of how many positive cases we had, but this is not continuous here. So you've got on your chart, you showed that there was a break in the data. So you didn't have any states between 50,000 and 60,000. So you wrote this little break here. You have to do that on your chart as well. This looks like it's just a continuous amount of data. So you need to have some breaks over here, and let me show you my example. So when I did it, there weren't any cases between 40,000 and 85,000. So I made a little line, 2 little lines right here to show that it's almost like I broke the axis right there in half, took out all the blank spaces, and then put it back together. So that represents a break in the axis. And also those 2 bars, you don't want them touching because it's not continuous. There's definitely space there. So you want to show the space on your chart. So these bars should not be touching if they're not continuous, and you should show a couple lines on the axis to show the break. So I think once you do that, whoops, you should be able you should be good to go. Then I think your histogram will have everything that I asked you to put in it. So if you have any questions, let me know, but definitely fix your histogram and upload it again, and you should be good to go. Thanks.